Justin, you know you're wicked, right? Today is February 26, 2024. I never check your videos because I'm busy, I don't spend all my time trying to sift through those videos, trying to find out if he's doing spell work on you. I'll pretty much probably check later on. But I feel like at this time, Justin, I feel like God needs to mute him. And it's just based on the simple fact that you don't have my communications. Just that issue alone, you know. I didn't realize how wicked he was until now. Justin, I didn't realize that. You don't run ritual on a person just because you're just trying to figure out, it's like, put it this way, people trying to figure out, like, God's order, you know, and try to figure out other people's occupation and, okay, who's the president and who's this and who's that. You're trying to figure out who is who in the space. You don't run ritual on people like that and then sacrifice them. Just don't do those things. That's too much delusions to put out in this life. There's certain things in this lifetime you don't do, and that's one of them. And another issue is, like, it's still Black History Month, so I don't know if this is true, but you don't use that factor like, well, she's high vibing, or that person's high vibing, and that person's Black. You don't use that factor to try and attack somebody. And actually, Justin, when you look at it, like from 2016, I feel like Justin did this on me in 2016. I feel like it's just a ritual around that time because that was the time when I started to have a lot of problems in 2016. The point is that now I see the factors when someone's trying to run ritual on somebody because you would have to forego information to try and attack a person, right? So whatever information that you were finding out about me, you can't create fake arguments out of somebody else's journey, Justin. You can't create a whole bunch of lies out of someone else's destiny, even if you know for a fact that, oh, maybe that person's supposed to do this or do that job or pursue that occupation. You don't do that to somebody's life. When God gave us gifts, like, He gave us gifts to help the collective, not to work against the collective. So just that alone, like, that's enough evidence to prove that you're just not on God's side. You never were. I don't believe you just. All this stuff that you made up is fake delusions you put online, like that all came from the devil. It's clear as day. And like I said, like, he's in violation because you cannot put out information trying to pose off to be somebody that you're not. And then you actually want a society to believe that. Yeah, I'm just reflecting back on, from 2015, 2016, 2015. Yeah, I had a little bit of issues. And there was a main factor that broke off the situation. In 2016, there was a lot of issues going on, but when you actually look at it, I think he was doing ritual. The point is just another devil. Because anybody can find out, oh, that person's a doctor, or that person's a nurse, or that person's a lawyer, or that person's a cook, that person's a nurse. Oh, what does it have to do with you? This is how the world goes around. So I feel like the main factor with him and Justin, the way how you try to attack me and stuff, is because I'm Black. I think you have a problem with the fact that I'm black. You need to answer to the Most High in regards to that issue. There's an issue of racism, but then there's another issue of just being a black person. It's the fact that you want to, whatever argument, whatever fake arguments you put out there, you put it out as if like, if someone's black, they're supposed to be in the deficit, and that's a delusional mind. Yeah, it's just these factors now. God's really opening my eyes to the situation. Like, you really had a problem that I'm black. Why? Justin, remember, I'm the one that's black. Remember that you're not the black person. I'm the actual black female. So what's it to you? You know, it's that whole saying, like, people, this reminds me of, the part in the Bible with, I think it was Adam and Eve, and then there's an issue with, in the garden, Adam and Eve, the snake in the garden, and then the issue with Jezebel. Yeah, it was issue with Jezebel. Jezebel wanted to be on top of the man, right? Justin, you can't twist God's stories to your own liking. Like, it's coming from a perspective where it's like he's trying to say like, oh, I'm a man, I should be on top of a woman, just like how Jezebel was on top of a man. The Bible wasn't written for that. So what are you talking about? And who are you talking about? Justin, it's your fault. It's your fault. There's black people in the music industry for many decades before you were even on the scene. So like, I'm not I'm not the person that you were supposed to attack. I'm not. You're just lying. It's like, some people, they just want to use any factor, like any person. That's what I felt was, just use anything. Well, just use the fact that she's black. That's a complete lie. You just made up a lie to try and like accuse me of, I don't even know. What did you say to these people, Justin? I'm really curious as to what you're trying to say. But the point is that you disrespected black people and these weird dynamics of hatred. Yeah, I just can't fly with that. I'm not a part of your hate program. I'm not a part of that. You can't hate somebody and then want to be in competition and be jealous of them at the same time. That's delusion. Yo, I don't accept. Just put too much stupidness. No, I don't respect you. I don't respect you. You can just tell. You just do it anyway. That's what it is. You just do it anyway. There's no real rhyme or reason for it other than just wanting to steal someone else's money. Just tell people. But guess what? I want my money back. Thank you.